My name is Robert, and I am the dispatcher for both Ricky and his boy. No, you will not know his boy's name because that name is classified as of right now. I'll tell you what, this man Ricky, he is one of the most insufferable heroes I've ever sent out to do literally anything. I sent this man to find Aaron Davis. F-I-N-D, find. This man fought Aaron Yeager and ticked him off. And because of that, now there's a multiversal rumbling, and I had to send someone out like Superman, or even the Batman Who Laughs, depending on how bad it is. I had to send them out to stop that. Thanks, Ricky. Y'all, I had to take a break. I'm sorry. I got to, okay? Because, look, I love sending people like Iron Man, Batman, and Omni-Man to take care of people like Thrag, Thanos, and Galactus. It gets to a point, though, with Daredevil. It gets to a point. Because I sent him to go take care of a gas station robbery. Kid's name was Melvin, and he was 13 years old, sneaking a Snickers bar. On the way to the robbery, he got jumped by some plumbers. Don't worry, they weren't Mario and Luigi this time. He got jumped by some taxi drivers, some Uber drivers, some journeymen. Look, Matt, meet me in my office with your resign papers, because you're better off being a lawyer. I'm just being honest here. My name is Robert, and I want to quit. Recently, if you haven't seen it already on the news, Scott Summers, aka Cyclops, has entered in the world of Marvel Rivals. I told this man not to go up to Alchemax and mess everything up. Now he got Moon Girl involved, and I had to get him out of there. Yes, I did, but the thing is, he went back in there. I told him not to go up there, because the world is definitely not ready for him yet with what his powers are, because I knew immediately he was going to be a counter to pretty much everybody in the game. And look what happened. I tell you what, DPS mains are going to be more and more toxic with this man around. My name is Robert, and I would like to send a message to Tech Jacket. Look, I know there's a female Tech Jacket in there. I love her though. I literally sent her up there. Don't get mad at me. Well, sure, yeah, you can get mad at me, but look, I sent her in there because I wanted to, okay? She's doing great. We have a whole multiverse. Why not mix it up? So, you will make it in there in about like maybe 2 or 3 seasons, okay? Okay. Have a good one, Tech Jacket. My name is Robert, and I would like to apologize to Vega. Well, not really. Look, man, I know you literally said you didn't want to be in the same roster as Tifa. I did you a favor, you know what I'm saying? Plus, he was chopped in Street Fighter V. Imagine what they could do to you in Street Fighter 6. Well, actually, they would probably make you look better. But still, though, man, it's like you had that whole thing going on in Street Fighter 4 that tried to make you look all pretty and stuff. And then you went and messed that up in Street Fighter 5. Now you telling me you don't want to come back in Street Fighter 6 because Tifa might be in there. Really? Really? You want to talk about how Chun-Li, Juri, Cammy, all them, you worried about her? Please. This is a message to Grand Regent Thrag. Y'all heard that? Because I'm tweaking. But like, anyway. My name is Robert, and I'd like to warn y'all about the Guilty Gear dimension. You will not get anything good out of that dimension. Do not step in there. You will get shot. And if there happens to be a chance where you don't get shot, you will come across this guy named Happy Chaos. He will ask you what came first, the chicken or the egg. Say the omelet and get out. There is absolutely no reason for you to step into that dimension at all. Thank you for your time. My name is Robert, and I am the dispatcher for both Jay and Lenny. No, you will not know the secrets of Lenny's immortality because it's classified right now. Before I even tell y'all what happened, y'all ever had that one friend that would just involve y'all with everything? Right? Yeah, well, Jay's a perfect example to Lenny, okay? I told these two idiots to go with the time patrol to stop Frieza from blowing up Planet Namek while he was fighting Goku, right? Y'all know what happened there. They failed to do that. Now here's the kicker. Jay left with Trunks, leaving Lenny behind on the planet. I get it, Lenny's immortal. He ain't gotta suffer through that though. So yeah, I went and picked him up, left him sitting on the bed since he has a healing factor, apparently. So, yeah. No, he's not an X-Men. Nice try. My name is Robert, and I'm the reason why Yujiro Hanma is coming to Tekken 8 next year. I just want to say, Tekken fans, I am sorry for what's to come, because I know Ranked has not been very friendly to y'all, especially with the devs leaving. I am so sorry. And with Kunimitsu, Bob, and Roger Jr. coming, yeah, it's not looking good for y'all at all. And I would like to say, I am sorry for what's gonna happen. I mean, he just broke out. We had him kept in there because the leaks of him dropping the Tekken 8 before the game was even out. He got so excited that I think he just somehow managed to break out. Don't even ask me how that makes sense. He literally broke out through excitement. No, I didn't have to go in there. I sat my butt right here. You think I can handle this guy? Here is another world you have no business moving to. My name is Robert, and I'm here to tell you about the Attack on Titan dimension. You have no business moving over there. Reason why I say this is because of these suckers right here. They are known as the subjects of Ymir, aka Titans. Titans are like mindless creatures. Think of them as, you know, giant zombies. Now you get the picture, right? Do you still want to move over there? I don't think I have to further explain to you. Like, do you want more? Okay, there's death, depression, despair, war, and barely any guns for you, depending on if you're a subject of Ymir or not. But if you over at Marley, oh, you got it coming. Oh, you got it coming. But listen, this world that you plan on moving to, I highly recommend you don't. Thank you for your time. It is 10:01 exactly p.m. and I've reached to 500 followers on TikTok. Now, real quick, in case for those who want to scroll or want to keep doing whatever they want to do, I have a YouTube right here. Yes, I have a YouTube channel. I've had it for a while now. You can subscribe to it so I can finally reach up to at least 50 so I can stream on YouTube. But I'm mainly going to stream on TikTok anyway, so... But, that's it really, actually. So if you want to scroll on ahead, that's okay. But if you want to listen to my journey of how I made it to here, then you can stay. Now, for a while, ever since I was like a little kid, right? Like, I want to say maybe like 2017. Like, since 2017, right? And that was like around the time I discovered Corey Kenshin. That was such a time. I remember exactly that I discovered a Yandere simulator video. I remember I watched Poised play the game first, and then I watched Corey afterwards. And then that was just when I fell in love with just YouTube. Like, I've been into YouTube for a while, like since I was like maybe 8 years old. I remember I used to watch Dan TDM and FGTV and all that when I was little. And then as I got older, I started watching more content creators with more mature like themes, kind of. A little too soon, but you know, I still was, right? Ever since I watched Corey for a while, I've been thinking, you know what? I think doing content or becoming a YouTuber is what I want to do. And for a very, very long time, I've been wanting to become a YouTuber. When in reality, I just want to be a content creator. And yes, I want to be famous. Like, that's the whole point of what I'm trying to do. But content creation, that's like the main goal. That's what I've been just wanting to do. And the ability of it is what I've been wanting to do, right? And then, you know, when I started doing it, and then after I finally posted like, 2 videos on my YouTube channel, I was just like, look at that. My first video. I finally posted it. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I'm looking back at it and stuff like that, actually looking. And, you know, I'm thinking like, maybe I probably won't make a lot. But it's fine though. I didn't, right? I didn't get any views, no likes. And that's okay though. That's just part of growing, right? So I kind of gave up on the long form content because of the editing, and I didn't like. I kind of like editing, but I don't. It gets to a point sometimes, depending on how long you're recording. With TikTok though, it's easier to edit because it's short content. You know, you can do that mess in like 10 minutes, depending on how many takes you make, right? I just been overthinking on what the next video should be like. You know, because I'm just thinking to myself, man, if I make this video, I'm just not going to make anything. If I do this, I'm just not going to make anything. Editing's not good enough. I just been all over the place, right? Just overthinking a lot when I could literally just do this. Gaming content is not really my thing, but if I were streaming, that could be another thing, right? Also, yeah, Twitch. I have a Twitch right here in case you want to follow it, right? Because of me actually reaching to 500 followers, I plan on finally streaming on both Twitch and TikTok. So, if you ever plan on, like, you know, dropping by, because I'm going to be playing a lot of random games. Like, and if there's a game you want me to play, like, let me know and I will do a playthrough. I don't care if I already played it. I will play through it again, okay? Because I can see that I have a lot of Final Fantasy and Persona and a lot of anime fans out there. So listen, if y'all are down for a Final Fantasy VII Rebirth playthrough, I'm down to play it again. My fault. I got too much into it. It was like a lot, you know? And then school, right? I was just thinking about a lot. Too much that I was just like, man, I don't even think I can just consistently do this, you know? Because it's like, it was a lot, like, for just me, you know? And I didn't want to just focus on this and then focus on that. Now that I'm done and that summer, I can finally focus on this. And because of me focusing on that, I finally had an idea on how I can make videos, right? So then I decided to make a dispatcher video on Amon Quick, Ricky and his boy, or unknown. When I made that video, I was thinking to myself, I could get his attention, but I doubt that would happen, you know? It was a risk. It was a risky thing to do because it was like it's either I'm going to get something out of it or I'm going to get nothing out of it, right? And you know, as I'm making that video, I was just or after I posted it, I'm just thinking, oh, I made it. We'll see what happens. I kid you not, like what? Not even like a minute later. Not even a minute later, this dude Amon Quick done liked, reposted, and added my video to his story. And he followed me. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but he followed me on TikTok. So yeah, I appreciate that. And I just want to say, like, Amon Quick, you really helped me out by making me want to do this more. By getting ideas on how I can make content, you know? And, you know, I've been watching a lot of YouTubers and TikTokers just making content off of stuff that I like, you know? Off of stuff that we like. Anime, games, cartoons, all that. And I'm just thinking, like, I really could be one of those guys. I just don't know if I could do it, you know? But the thing is, a lot of people are into these things now. People scroll into these things all the time, and then they're eventually going to run into my video, and then they're going to like my stuff, and then they're going to follow me, or whatever it may be, right? It's like, when I saw that you did those three things to my video and have it in your repost, I'm just like, wow. I can really do this, you know? And again, I just want to say I really appreciate it. And I want to thank y'all, too, for looking at my videos, not even just liking it, just actually just viewing my videos, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate y'all, because I tell you what, that Ricky and his boy video is still popular right now. I have that sucker pinned because that's like 3K views. Why not, right? But I saw that and I'm like, I'm just thinking, like, you know, after that, I just been getting followers. I've actually been gaining followers and likes every day. Sure, not like a lot, but it's enough to actually motivate me to keep going. And I just want to say I really appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all for supporting me in this, you know? I'm at a loss for words that I'm literally halfway to 1,000, you know? Y'all have really made me want to keep doing this. And y'all have made me want to keep streaming now. So yeah, like I said, my Twitch is right here. My YouTube is right here. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I appreciate y'all. And it's not Robert anymore. It's Joe. Welcome to the official season 1 of the Joe series. I'll see y'all in episode 1.